Advent of code. I have some rules set out for myself, so each day I'll only spend 2 hours to try and solve each challenge, each problem. Because last year I had a couple of days that I spent a little bit too many hours, and yeah, right now that's not possible to do the same thing anymore. Okay, so the elves have good news and bad news. The good news is that they've discovered project management. This has given them the tools they need to prevent their usual Christmas emergency. For example, they now know that the North Pole decorations need to be finished soon so that other critical tasks can start on time. The bad news is that they've realized they have a different emergency. According to their resource planning, none of them have any time left to decorate the North Pole. To save Christmas, the elves need you to finish decorating the North Pole by December 12th. Collecting starts by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Good luck. You arrive at the secret entrance to the North Pole base, ready to start decorating. Unfortunately, the password seems to have changed, so you can't get in. A document taped to the wall helpfully explains. Due to new security protocols, the password is locked in the safe below. Please see the attached document for the new combination. The safe has a dial with only an arrow on it. Around the dial are the numbers 0 through 99 in order. As you turn the dial, it makes a small click noise as it reaches each number. The attached document, your puzzle input, contains a sequence of rotations, 1 per line, which tells you how to open the safe. A rotation starts with an L or R, which indicates whether the rotation should be to the left, towards lower numbers, or to the right, towards higher numbers. Then the rotation has a distance value, which indicates how many clicks the dial should be rotated in that direction. So, if the dial were pointing at 11, a rotation of R8 would cause the dial to point at 19. After that, a rotation of L19 would cause it to point at 0. Okay, so this really looks like it's going to be an easy first challenge. Because the dial is a circle, turning the dial left from 0, 1 click makes it point at 99. Similarly, turning the dial right from 99, 1 click makes it point at 0. If the dial were pointing at 5, a rotation of L10 would cause it to point at 95. After that, a rotation of R5 could cause it to point at 0. The dial starts by pointing at 50. You could follow the instructions, but your recent required official North Pole secret entrance security training seminar taught you that the safe is actually a decoy. The actual password is the number of times the dial is left pointing at 0 after any rotation in the sequence. For example, suppose the attached document containing the following rotations. Following these rotations would cause the dial to move as follows. Because the dial points at 0 a total of 3 times during this process, the password in this example is 3. Okay, so analyze the rotations in your attached document. What's the actual password to open the door? Okay, this sounds easy, but I'm trying to overcomplicate it in my head again. It's the same issue that I had last year. I keep trying to overcomplicate stuff. So I need to get the data, so for data, make a packed string array, data paths. Let's also quickly copy this one already, so I can easily switch between test data and real data. For turn in data, pass. Okay, so decide which way to turn. Wait, on what number do we start? We start on 0. The dial starts by pointing at 50. Var dial int 50. Var amount int 0, and we return the amount. If dial is 0, then we amount plus 1. Okay, so we have left, we have right, and are there like high numbers? No, I think the maximum will always be 9. Oh wait, no, there are high numbers. What I'm thinking of doing is this. So I just do this to have like the actual amount of turns. I don't need to do it too many times, so I just do this times turn. So left. If dial is bigger or the same as num, then I can just do dial minus num. And else I guess I can dial is 99 minus num. Wait. No, this is where I'm going wrong. This is where I'm going wrong. I can just do dial is dial plus num, and then I guess that's correct? No. Wait, I'm getting a minus. You have numbers that can go negative and fix it later. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that one works. So that's already a lot cleaner than what I had right now. Yeah, let's try it with the normal data. I think that's all we need to do. So our first part one answer is, let's see, let's hope. That's the right answer. You are 1 gold star closer to decorating the North Pole. Like, the whole modulo thing, it's something that I have not used a lot of. That's something I like about Advent of Code. It always makes you learn new things. Well, at least, like, use things that you normally don't use a lot. So I finished part 1 in 18 minutes. Part 2. You're sure that's the right password, but the door won't open. You knock, but nobody answers. You build a snowman while you think. As you're rolling the snowballs for your snowman, you find another security document that must have fallen into the snow. Due to newer security protocols, please use password method 0 times 434C49434B until further notice. You remember from your training seminar that methods blah blah blah. You're actually supposed to count the number of times any click causes the dial to point at 0, regardless of whether it happens during a rotation or at the end of one. Following the same rotations as in the above example, the dials point at 0 a few extra times during its rotations. During this rotation, it points at 0. I do think this is a rather easy one to solve as well. I just need to count every single time and it goes. I guess I can just do this. We do minus. Because I think that should be correct. So wait, 9 times. No, that's not correct. It does do the right calculation. So it's just counting the amount just a few too many times. At Hyperdev and their viewers just say hello. Wait, what's happening? Oh, great. Thank you. Hey there. But this is actually like 25 like viewers right now, 27. That's like the highest amount that we've had so far. Normally I'm at like, if I stream, it's like 8 viewers. Something like the highest that we've had was 12. So let's just try with this amount and let's see if this is correct. If this is correct, then nope, that's not the right answer. So okay, I'm still doing something wrong. It's the test with the test data, it's often correct, and then the moment that I use the actual data, things are not correct anymore. So this does not work. So this should be 6, it's 8. Why is it 8? Why am I bad at puzzles? Let's add some extra stuff. So L 500. So that should add 5. Yep. If I change that to an R, that should add 5. Yep. So where are things going wrong? Okay, so let's just... Okay, so now I got a new number that I have not had before. Let's try this. I think this is correct. I think that is what my issue was, because it started at 0 and it got... Wait, wait. Okay, well, it's very attached to the papa, so yeah. Okay, so it was starting at 0. So what was going wrong here was when it starts at 0 and it goes left, it will automatically go into the minus, causing issues, because it will count it as having clicked by 0, whilst that was not the case. Let's see. Oh. Oh no, why? Why? Oh, wait. I don't know what that was. Thank you for the rate. Wait, this has been like one of my most successful like streams so far. Thanks. Right now he's cool. As long as he does not cry, he's all fine and well. Oh no, he's having his sneaky smile. He will do something bad. Okay, so I think I know a good way of doing this. So this amount plus, nope, we don't need it. We don't need this. What we do need to do is modulo 100 is 0. Then we amount plus equals 1. No, I think if not 0. Okay, let's see. We got a completely different number. Let's start using the test data again. Yeah, no, I was wrong. Maybe it's because of this. Okay, so now this works, but I've had it before that with the test data, everything works fine, but the moment I use actual data, things just don't. Okay, so now I do get a whole different number than before. So I have not had this number yet, so I think my way of thinking right now is more correct than before. Oh. That's not the right answer. What am I doing wrong? I'm so lost. Yeah, me too. Me too. Let's just do a very dumb approach. Let's do it very, very, very simple. Like, this is such a simple approach, and I'm still failing somewhere. Is this actually counting correctly? Wait, why does it... Oh, yeah, no, my own fault, my own fault. I still had a custom thing going on. So this is the least performance way possible, going through everything manually. 6,000. I have not had this number before. And I guess my 5 minutes are over. Let's finally. I do remember this from last year. Last year I had the exact same thing. Last year I also had this that I tried to do it like too complicated. Or like I tried to do it in more efficiently. And I also learned back then that I should just keep it simple. I think I should probably have done like this more, well, basically dumbed down approach more quickly. So finally done. Finally done. Okay, we're 1 day later. I almost finished editing this video except for this part because I actually optimized the code. I had some thinking time and I figured out there must be a function that wraps the number around so it goes, when it goes over 100, that it goes back to 0. Apparently there is in Godot. It's called wrap I. You also have this for floats, but this has made this code so much smaller and also more performant. What else I did was also add an extra piece of code here so I can see how long my function takes to run. My previous solution that's also on GitHub was around like 80. Now it's only 52. This is wrong. This should be M seconds. Yeah, I don't know why this did not update. And don't notice the sound. My kid is very happy next to me. I am satisfied with this. I don't know why Godot is like acting strange here, but yeah, anyway. A quick thank you to all my Ko-fi supporters. Thank you very much for supporting me. And I'll see you all in, well, in an hour or two, I will have my next live stream. Hopefully this video will go live before my live stream for day 2. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and if you can, please join the live streams. It's a lot of fun. Yesterday was a blast. 2 raids, one on YouTube, one on Twitch. I really enjoy this season of Advent of Core already. It's been challenging, but it's also been fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.